Okay. Okay, let's get started. Hello guys, welcome to our Big Seller training tonight. I'm your trainer, Tansy. I'm from Big Seller. And today we have two main topics. The first one is order processing, how to process your new order in Big Seller. And the second topic is on push inventory, especially when you have the same product selling on different marketplaces or different shops. Sometimes you will have the problem of overselling. So now you can try Big Seller push inventory to avoid oversold. Okay. And the third topic, I will introduce some new features on Big Seller, especially for Facebook post sales and also for Shopee bundle sales. And also for the new feature today, blacklist. Yeah, this is a new feature launched today. And later I will introduce more detail. And that is the third topic for some new features in Big Seller. And also, after these three topics, we will have the Q&A part. So now, if you have any question or any confusion about using Big Seller, you can now raise your question in here in the chat box. Here. Okay, you can send your question here first. And after the topics, after I have introduced these features, I will answer your question and I will give you the best solutions for the problem you are facing right now. Okay, so now let's move on to the first topic, order processing, how to process your new order in Big Seller. And here is the flowchart for order processing in Big Seller. Basically, we only have 4 steps to process your new order in Big Seller. And for the new orders, will be automatically synchronized to the first step, new orders. And for new orders, we just need to do one thing, is to pack. You need to arrange shipment for your new orders on Big Seller. And after this order has been packed, then will be moved to in-process orders. And for the second step, you can print the shipping label, pick list, invoice, and then you need to pack the package. And after this order has been, this package has been prepared, then you need to ship this order. And after this order has been shipped, then will be moved to pick up orders. And for the third step here, to pick up orders, you just need to wait for the courier to scan this package. If it's pick up, then you need to take a while to wait for the courier to come to you and take the package. And if it's drop off, then you need to take the package to the courier guy there by yourself. And after the courier scan it, then this order will be moved to the final step, ship orders. So basically, we only have 4 steps. 1, new orders. 2nd, in-process orders. And the third, to pick up orders. And the final step, ship orders. So these 4 steps to process your new order in the Big Seller. Okay, so now let's go back to Big Seller. Okay, just now I have introduced the order processing, the basic 4 steps to process your order. But before you process order in Big Seller, what you need to do? Actually, after you have authorized, after you have registered your account on Big Seller, then you need to authorize your shop. You can go for a setting or just click the icon here, authorization. In this page, you can authorize your Shopee, Lazada, TikTok, and some other shops here, some other marketplace with Big Seller support right now. You can here authorize your shop to Big Seller. And after the authorization, all the products will be synchronized to your Big Seller. And also for the orders, the new orders will be automatically synchronized to here, processing orders. Will be synchronized to new orders list. And here, what I have mentioned for new orders, you just need to do one thing, is to pack. Like here, you can do the single pack, or if you have too much orders, you can bulk check and then pack your orders in this page to bulk pack here. Very easy, just need to pack. Means to arrange shipments. And here I will show example. Like these 2 orders are manual orders I have created just now. So now I can bulk check and then pack to arrange shipment. And here successful. Then this order will be moved to the second step, in-process orders. And for in-process orders here, I can print the shipping label, pick list, invoice, pack list, summary list here. And after the shipping label printed, then I need to pack the package, and the final step is to ship the order. And talking to the shipping label printing, I can do it by single, like the first order here, this example. I can click this printer icon here to print the shipping label of this order. And if I have too much orders, I can bulk check and then to print all the shipping labels in this page. And here I show example. And after you click the button of bulk print here, then you will have two print methods to choose. You have two options. The first one here, general printing. Here we support print up to 300 orders, 300 shipping labels at a time. And for the second method here, auto high-speed printing, we can print up to 1,000 shipping labels at a time. And these two, the difference is on the printing for auto high speed. We support printing shipping labels across logistics. Means that if you want to print shipping label from different shipping methods like JNT Express, Ninja Van, Shopee Express, so you can try the second method here to print the shipping labels from different logistic methods. And also for general printing, we can only print the shipping label from the same shop, same logistic, and the same marketplace. So if you want to print the shipping label from Shopee, Lazada, TikTok at the same time, so you need to try the second print method here, auto high speed. And also if you want to print the shipping label from different shops, you need to try auto high speed printing as well. And here, if you want to try auto high speed, you need to download this one, the printing plugin, into your computer. And every time, if you want to print the shipping label, you need to open this plugin on your computer. Then you can start printing shipping label. And here, because I haven't downloaded, so I will try the first option to do the general printing. And also, we will have a reminder. If you are doing the duplicate printing, here with Big Seller will have a reminder. So when you start printing here, then Big Seller will pop out a reminder, like maybe 3 orders selected, 3 orders have been printed, continue or not. A reminder like that. So as to avoid the situation like you have the duplicate printing, maybe your partner, your coworkers have already printed the shipping label of the same orders. So you can avoid that situation by the reminder here. Okay, so now let's try general printing. You can see here, we have this reminder. We can only print the shipping label from the same marketplace by using the general printing. And here I have the orders from offline retail order and from manual orders, so I cannot use the general. I need to print the shipping label from the same marketplace, manual orders, bulk check, and then print shipping label again, general. Okay, now I can print successfully. Stop printing. Because they are from the same marketplace, manual orders. Okay, then you will get the preview page of the shipping label. You can have a check what information inside. If no question, then you can print the shipping label directly in this page. And also can right click to print. And when you go back to Big Seller, here will pop out this reminder. Please click Mark as printed if you print successfully. And if you have make sure that, yes, you have printed the shipping label, so you can mark as printed, then you will get this icon in here, label printed. Label printed means that these 2 orders, I have printed the shipping label. So in the next time, if you want to filter out all the orders, I have printed the shipping label, you can go back to here, the filter, here, print status, not printed. Here to check the orders, I haven't printed the shipping label. And after I print it, if I want to check the orders, I have printed the shipping label. So you can check into the printed. And here you can see this icon, means these 2 orders have been printed, shipping label printed. Okay, so here is the filter. And also you can save filters. You can choose not printed and then save the filters. So every time when you click into in process orders, you can check the not printed orders in priority, and then just bulk check to print the shipping labels first. Okay, can use this filter as well to save it. Okay, so here is the way to print shipping label. But talking to the shipping label template, if you haven't set any template on Big Seller, we'll use the template from your seller center. And in Big Seller here, we call that template in standard shipping label template from seller center. But if you want to customize, like if you want to add some more information, like fractal message, my own shop logo into my shipping label, so you can try our Big Seller customize shipping label. Here, we have a reminder as well, how to customize shipping label. You can go for a setting. Can go for shipping setting, logistic and LOB setting here. I will use a JNT Express as an example. Suppose I'm using JNT Express in my Shopee. Now I want to customize my shipping label. So I can go for edit here, click into edit. And the first option, shipping label template. If you haven't set any template, we Big Seller will use standard shipping label, which is the template from your seller center. And you can click change to customize. Here is the customized shipping label. Let me zoom in here. Yeah, you can notice that here, actually the difference between standard and customized shipping label is that we add the picking information inside the customized shipping label. So you can use the customized shipping label to pick the items directly in your warehouse. So you don't need to print the pick list, pack list together with your shipping label. Yeah, you can use this information to pick items directly. And also you can customize the information inside. Like I want to choose creation name, SKU, product name inside it. So I just need to check it. And also for some other information, the order information, like some mark, some note, the buyer message, you can add into. And for the fragile message, you can customize as well. Yeah, you can set have fractal message and then customize into the language, maybe Thai or maybe Malay or maybe a Tagalog. Yes, the language you prefer to add into your customized shipping label. And here you can set the customize. And also for the logo, here normally will display the Shopee logo, the marketplace logo, and here you can customize your own shop logo. And you can add some label note as well. The note will be added in the bottom place, here in the bottom place. And also you can add some image, especially when you have a promotion in your shop, maybe you will have some post, some slogan, you can add into here, and then the image will be displayed in the middle place of the shipping label to show your shop style. Okay, here is the way to customize shipping label. And after the setting, remember to click confirm. Okay, now I have set the customized shipping label template for my Shopee JNT Express. And also you can choose some other options here, like carry method, I can set default by pickup or drop off. And the shipping label size, I can use A6 or some other size. But normally, most of the shipping method with Big Seller only support A6. If you have some other requests, you can forward your request to our tech team, to our customer service to help you to have another option for the shipping label size. And the last one is the pack list. If you want to print the pack list, you need to enable this button. So next time, when you are printing the shipping label of JNT Express, the pack list will print it following the shipping label. So the first page, shipping label, and the second page, the pack list. Yes. Okay. And then need to save. Successful. So next time when I'm printing the shipping label for JNT Express, we'll use the customized shipping label template I have set in the editing page here. Okay, so here is the way to customize the shipping label. So if I want to customize my invoice, pick list, how to do it, you can go for print settings. Here we have some other templates you can design like pack list, pick list, summary list, and invoice. Yeah, you can set the template. And after you have set the template, you can go back to orders, processing orders. Here, the second step, in process orders. Here, this page, in process order. You can do the printing in this page. And after the shipping label printed, you need to pack the package. And the final step is to ship the order. You can do the single ship here to ship this order. And also you can bulk check to ship all the orders in this page. And here is the way to manual ship. And with Big Seller, we also have another option, scan to ship. You can connect your scanner to your computer and then just use the scanner to scan the barcode on the shipping label so as to automatically ship the orders by your scanner. But if you don't have a scanner, but you still want to try this feature, you can try our Big Seller mobile app in here. Let me show you. Here is our Big Seller app. We have the app in both iOS and Android, so you can have a try. You can search it on Google Play and also can search it on Apple Store. And for this feature, scan to ship, you can enjoy it in Big Seller app. You can click into here and then choose ship now. And then just need to use your phone camera to scan the barcode on the shipping label. And then this order will be automatically shipped out. So by using this feature, scan to ship, you don't need to go back to Big Seller. You don't need to take your laptop to warehouse all the time. Like this order, if I want to ship out, I need to confirm. I need to check in my package whether this package has been prepared or not. And if yes, then I can ship it. By using the scan to ship, this feature, you just need to take your phone to the package size and then to scan it, and then to ship them out all together. So by using this feature, it can speed up your order processing, this process, and also will reduce the probability of the mistake, the shipping mistake. Yes. Okay. So let me ship out these orders. Here I have 3 orders, and now I will use manual ship. Confirm. And if here any failed reasons, you need to check here. Any failed record, you need to have a check and do some adjustment, do some modification, and then to ship it again. Okay, for the one order I have shipped out, then this order will be moved to pickup orders, the third step. And for the 2 pickup orders, I need to wait for the courier to scan my package. And after the courier scan it, then this order will be moved to the ship orders. Here, this listing, ship orders. If this order has not been canceled, then will be moved to the ship listing, means that this order has been successfully shipped out. But if unfortunately this order has been canceled, maybe by the time you ship out this order has not been canceled. But during the process, when this package is on the way to the place for the courier and the buyer cancel it. So when the courier scanned it, the courier found that this order has been canceled. So for this kind of order will be synchronized to ship out. Yeah, because this order has not been successfully shipped out. Yeah, the courier cannot scan it. So when you receive the package back from the courier, you need to manual stocking. You need to do the cancel order stocking. Because for Big Seller inventory feature, if you have enabled, when you have new order, then the inventory will be automatically allocated, means be locked. But when you ship this order, when you manual ship this order, then this order will be automatically deducted. The inventory will be deducted. So now, because this order has been shipped out, but shipped out, so inventory has been deducted, you need to do the cancel order stocking to manual stocking the inventory for the cancel order, for the ship out orders. Okay, so here are 4 steps to process your new order on Big Seller. New orders. For new orders will be synchronized to new orders list. Just need to pack it, arrange shipment, and after that, we'll move to in process. So you can do the printing, you can pack the package, and the final step is to ship the order. And after this order has been shipped, then will be moved to pickup. And for to pickup, just wait for the courier. And after the courier scan it, we'll move to the ship orders. And if it hasn't been canceled, then will be moved to the ship listing here. Means this order has been successfully shipped out. Okay, so here are 4 steps, just like this flow chart. Here, 4 steps to process your new orders on Big Seller. Very easy. And maybe you'll be confused about this step. What is pending orders? Here, pending orders. Actually, pending orders is a step for Facebook orders. If you have a selling on Facebook live streaming, and also you will have your Facebook page and put some products on your Facebook post to sell. So for this kind of order will be synchronized to pending orders. You need to have a preview first. You need to check the order details, whether to approve it or not. Once you have approved this order, then this order will be synchronized to new orders, just like the orders from Shopee, Lazada, TikTok. Means this order has been successfully created, then will be moved to new orders so you can process. Okay, so pending orders, yeah, this step actually just for Facebook orders. If you are interested in this feature, you can let me know so I can later introduce more detail about Facebook, this part. Okay. And for the some orders in the previous time, you can check into all orders here. You can check the orders placed within 90 days and placed for more than 90 days. These 2 listings are separate. You need to pay attention. And also for the first authorization, if you are a new user on Big Seller, you need to pay attention. For the first authorization, for Shopee, you can only check the orders in the past 14 days. And Lazada, TikTok, you can check the orders in the past 30 days. 30. Okay, so these 3 marketplaces actually different. Shopee, 14, Lazada, TikTok, 30. If you want to check the orders in the earlier previous time, you need to go back to Seller Center to check it. Okay, that is a situation for the first authorization for Big Seller new user. Okay. And also I have a note, if you are doing on Lazada, I have a note on setting, other setting. Here we have a Lazada RTS setting. Yeah, for Lazada sellers, we will have 3 options. You can choose when you pack this order, then move to RTS, or when the shipping label is printed, or when you pack this, or when you ship this order, or when you ship this order, then we'll move to RTS here, this status. Actually, the last option would be better, so you will have more time to prepare your package. Otherwise, if you choose when you pack this order, then move to RTS, maybe this order, the package has not been prepared, but the courier come to you and found that you haven't prepared the package. So we'll let the seller center to punish you. So you can choose the 3rd option, or you can choose the 2nd if you want. Yeah, the 2nd and the 3rd would be better compared with the 1st option for Lazada RTS. Okay. So here are the informations for order processing, how to process your new order in Big Seller. Okay, basically just these 4 steps. If you have any question, you can let me know, and you can send your question, send your confusion in the chat box. And here I noticed that we have a question, how about for Lazada seller on fleet? I have, for this question, I want to know, yeah, whether this shipping method you can enable on Big Seller right now. Because for this kind of shipping method, actually it's like a third-party logistic. Yeah, third-party logistic. Let me share my screen again. Okay. Yeah, you can elaborate your question, give me some more detail about your confusion about this one, the seller own fleet. Yeah, is your question for whether we Big Seller support or not? Or how can you process your order if the shipping label is for Lazada seller own fleet? Okay. For another question, where can I add the barcode of the product in the inventory section? Okay, later I will introduce the detail of the barcode, and actually we call it SKU label. Okay, so let's move on for the next page for order processing. And also here I have some benefits want to share with all of you guys. Here, if you process your order in Big Seller, you will have 3 benefits. The first one is that you can handle all of your orders from all of the marketplace in just one page. Shopee, Lazada, TikTok, WooCommerce, Shopify, PG Mall, and Zalora. All these orders you can manage on Big Seller. And the second, you can print your customized shipping label, pick list, and some other kinds of sheets in one Big Seller page. And the third benefit, if you process your order in Big Seller, it will be better for you to manage your stock. And also you can avoid overselling by processing order in Big Seller. So here are 3 benefits. And our next topic will focus on how to manage your inventory on Big Seller. Okay, if you now have any question, you can send in the chat box and later I will answer your question and I will give you the best solution. Okay. And now we will move to the second topic for the push inventory feature. What is push inventory? Actually, push inventory feature, we also call it sync inventory. Yeah, this feature can help you manage the stock across multiple shops and warehouses. For example, I'm selling the same product. For product A, I'm sell on my shop 1 and shop 2. If I use Big Seller push inventory, when shop 1 show the product A, and then the stock of the product A in shop 1 and shop 2 will be all deducted. So that's the reason why we need push inventory, because we are selling the same product on the different shops, different marketplaces. Sometimes we need to separate manage the stock in different seller center. So sometimes will cause overselling. That's our main problem. So we need Big Seller push inventory feature. So how to do it? Actually, before this feature, I want to clarify the concept of push inventory. Why Big Seller can manage your stock? Actually, before you try Big Seller push inventory, you need to finish all your SKU in your listing. Your Shopee, Lazada, TikTok need to have SKU information for all of the products, SKU. Here, like this listing, SKU. And also, with Big Seller, we call it store SKU. It's the SKU from your seller center, from your shop, from your product listing. So we call it store SKU. This concept, store SKU. Before you try Big Seller push inventory, you need to have store SKU for all of your product. And also for the same product, I suggest our seller to input the store SKU to be the same. Same product selling on Shopee, Lazada, TikTok, they are using the same SKU. That will be better. So it will be easier for you to use Big Seller inventory feature. And also in the future, it will be easier for you to manage your stock, to do your inventory management. So now if you don't have any SKU for your product, you need to input them to be the same. But if you want to keep it different, because maybe you already have SKU before, if you want to keep it different, you can keep it different and try another method to use Big Seller push inventory. But for today's training, I will introduce the method to do the push inventory. If I'm using the same SKU for the same product, how to use push inventory. Okay. So here is the first requirement. We need to have the SKU for the product on Shopee, Lazada, and TikTok. And then I need to have a warehouse on Big Seller. But for every new Big Seller account, our system already creates a default warehouse. So now if you click into your Big Seller, you will find that you already have a default warehouse. Okay, so this is the second requirement. You need to have a warehouse in Big Seller account. And after that, you need to put all of your products into your Big Seller warehouse. And all of the product, they will have an ID number. They will have a code. And this code, we call it merchant SKU. It's a new concept. Maybe you haven't heard about this before. is the SKU in your big seller warehouse, your product ID number on big seller warehouse. And after that, after you already have the merchant SKU for your product, then give you an example. Let me find that. Okay, this one. After I have already create a warehouse on Big Seller, then I need to import my product inside my Big Seller warehouse and give it an ID number. And this ID number is merchant SKU. Like this product, I have created a merchant SKU for this product. And then I need to give it a mapping. I need to map it with the store SKU in my Shopee and my Lazada, because I'm selling this product on my Shopee and Lazada. And here, the store SKU is the SKU from my seller center from my shop. Okay, by setting the mapping here, so the store SKU will follow the inventory of my merchant SKU in my big seller warehouse. Here, they will always share the same stock. Like here, this merchant SKU, I have 110. So my Shopee will have 110. Lazada will have 110 as well. They will always share the same stock of this merchant SKU. So in the future, you just need to manage the stock of your merchant SKU. Then will automatically push to your Shopee and Lazada because of the mapping here. Okay, so here is the concept why we big seller can push inventory from big seller to online shop. I noticed that here we have a question for a starter and don't have a warehouse. Actually, for every big seller new account, we already have a default warehouse. Yeah, so if you only have one warehouse, you can just use this default warehouse. Yeah, what you need to do is to create a merchant SKU and put into your warehouse and give it a mapping here. And later I will show example how to do the steps. For push inventory, we only have four steps. The first step is to create the merchant SKU in the big seller warehouse. And the second step is to establish the mapping between merchant SKU and the store SKU. And the third step is to set the push rule. And the final step is to enable the inventory feature. Yeah, because maybe you are a new user, so this fourth step will make you confused. But no worry, later I will show an example how to do it. Actually, very easy. Okay, let's go back to Big Seller. Here, when you go back to Big Seller, you can click into Inventory, Merchant SKU, this listing. Here we have a reminder how to use the push inventory feature. Basically, just this four step. Yeah, but here, this tutorial is for the situation if you are using the same SKU for the same product. So you can just follow these four tutorial steps to do the push inventory feature. And if you are using a different SKU, you can let me know. You can send in the chat box. So later I will give you another recommendation. And here is the recommendation for the seller. They are using the same SKU for the same product in different shops and marketplaces. Okay. So now let's go for here, fourth step. The first step is to regulate the store SKU to make your same product use the same SKU. Actually, before this training, I have published a new product on my Shopee and my Lazada, and I use this feature, copy listing. I copy this product from my Shopee to my Lazada. So the SKU will be copied as well. You can see here, Tansy fan, yellow flower fan, Tansy fan, blue flower fan. This is my Shopee. And on my Lazada, because I copy listing, so the SKU will be copied as well. You can see here, SKU the same. SKU the same. So basically, I have finished the first step. Okay, let me show you the tutorial steps again. Here, the first step to regulate the store SKU. I have finished, but If you don't have any SKU for your Shopee product or your Lazada product, TikTok product, how to add it on Big Seller? You can go for active. This listing, you can do it by single to do the single editing for the SKU, or you can bulk check, and then go for bulk edit. And remember, if you want to edit the product information on Big Seller, you need to sync and edit. So then our system will get the latest product information from the seller center to your Big Seller here to edit. Okay, just wait for a while. And next step, here is the editing page for the SKU, for the product information. And for the SKU, I can use bulk edit. Here, bulk edit. If I don't have any SKU, so I can use this tool to bulk generate the store SKU in the format parent SKU plus variation. So if I don't have any SKU, I just need to give it a parent SKU, then confirm, then will be formed into this format. You can see here, this format, Tansy fan, yellow flower flat. And also this one, but this is in Chinese. Tansy 4XL, Tansy 3XL, just in this format. Parent SKU plus variation. And also you can do single edit as well in this page. Single edit. Parent SKU can be added as well. So you can bulk generate. Okay, so here is the way to edit the store SKU. And also you can using the Excel file here, import, use the Excel file to update. First you need to export all the products, and then in the export file, you can input the SKU, then import. So all the SKU for your product will be updated. Okay, here is for Shopee product. And also TikTok, you can do the same step. Can single edit SKU and also can bulk edit SKU and also can use Excel file to update. But for Lazada, we need to pay attention for Lazada. Here is a special case because for Lazada, we still have the limit for the SKU editing due to the API limit. So now if you want to edit SKU for Lazada product, you need to go for Seller Center to do it. Because on Big Seller, you can see here, if I want to edit, if I want to edit the Lazada SKU, I will notice that here this information is blocked. But on my Shopee, this is Shopee. Here I can edit. But my Lazada, here's Lazada. The SKU cannot be added. So remember, if you want to add the SKU for your Lazada, you need to go for a Seller Center to do it. Yes, but for Shopee and TikTok, you can add the SKU on Big Seller. Shopee and TikTok can add it on Big Seller. Okay, so here is the first step to regulate the store SKU. Same product, use the same SKU would be better. And I have finished here. This product would be the example for today's training. Okay. And Shopee the same. Okay, so let's move to second step to create the merchant SKU. And here, if I create a merchant SKU in the product page, so the mapping will be automatically generated as well. So I don't need to create a merchant SKU first and then do the mapping one by one. So that's the reason I recommend the seller to use the same SKU for the same product because you can do it on here. Let me show the example. Create merchant SKU, Shopee listing, and then check product. Here, generate merchant SKU. Here is the way for you to generate the merchant SKU. Here, generate. Then the mapping will be automatically generated as well. Generate selected. Okay, then next step. And then you will get the pop-out page of the merchant SKU. And all this information actually just from your seller center, including the image, SKU name, title, stock. And you just need to confirm whether the stock is correct or not, because this is the stock from your seller center. And if all correct, you just need to click generate. Suppose I have 10 stock in my warehouse 7, so I can generate. Okay, successful. So now I have created the merchant SKU for my Shopee product. So now I can have a check, inventory, merchant SKU. Here you can see I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9. Yeah, I have 8, sorry. I have 8 merchant SKU, and all of them have been generated and mapped with my store SKU in my Shopee. And inventory just 10. Follow the stock in my Shopee Seller Center. Okay, so here is the second step to create the merchant SKU, and the mapping will be auto-created as well. But since I also sell this product on my Lazada, so I need to do the same step for Lazada product. Go for active, find this product, same step, just generate the merchant SKU, generate, and then need to wait for a while. And next step, you will have the same page. But here for the second generate, you don't need to do anything, just generate directly. So you will notice that even though I here clear the stock to be 0 and then to generate, and in the merchant SKU list, the inventory here still 10 will not be affected for the second generate. Okay, so now you will notice that I have 8 merchant SKU and all of them have been mapped with my Shopee and my Lazada, and the inventory just follow the first generate, the marketplace stock. Okay, if you found that here the stock is incorrect, you can also do some modification by using manual stocking or stock count, or just use the stock count to edit the stock of your merchant SKU. Okay. So here is the second step to create the merchant SKU, and the mapping will be automatically created as well. Here, second, merchant SKU. I have finished. All of them have been mapped. And you can see here they are in the same name. So that's the reason why I suggest you to use the same name for the SKU in Shopee, Lazada, and TikTok. Because in this format, they will be mapped together directly. You don't need to manually give it a mapping in the future. Just need to go for products, active, here to generate all. And then Lazada, same step, just generate merchant SKU, generate all. Then they will be mapped together in this format. Okay, this is the second step. Okay, let's move on. And the next step is to set the push rule. Actually, this step is very important for you to push inventory from your big seller warehouse to your online shop. And also, by setting the push rule, in the future, if you have an order on Shopee, then another shop will be affected as well. Okay, so this feature for the third step, this is very important for the push rule. So how to do it, push rule? You can go for inventory, push rules here to set your push rule. And first, you need to add a new push rule. But here, actually, this is our text account, so I have too many data. I want to delete them so as not to make you confused. Okay, here we are now in the third step, push rule. Here, third step, set the push rule. Need to first add the push rule. And for the push rule, the first content is the rule name. I can set anything, it doesn't matter. And for the next one is the merchant SKU. Just now, I create this 8 merchant SKU, so I choose them in. But for you, if you have created all the merchant SKU into your big seller warehouse, you can click here, select all the merchant SKU in the current filter. Because if you only have one warehouse, you just need one push rule. You don't need to set too much push rule, just one for one warehouse if you only, okay, confirm. And next step is to set the push quantity. You can decide how many percentage of the available stock you can push to online shop. Because for some seller, they don't want the buyer to know the actual stock. Maybe that is a selling strategy to display 10% or 20% of the actual stock to my online shop to make the buyer will be eager to take the orders. But if you just want to display 100%, you can set it. It's optional, it's up to you. And here I want to set 100% because I want all the stock in my big seller warehouse to be 100% pushed to online shop. And next one is the warehouse. I need to select it. I stock into my warehouse 7. And next one, I'm selling this fan on my Shopee page and my Lazada page. So I choose these two. And next one, the last one is a tool for you to avoid overselling. You can enable it. And the first one, you can set reserve inventory. Like when I have only lower than 5, means only have 4 stock in my big seller warehouse, then on my online shop will display 0 stock. So I can reserve this 4 stock to be the preparation. Maybe my buyers, my clients ask for to change items because of the shipping accidents. So I can reserve this 4 to be the preparation. And also you can choose to push all this 4 stock to your online shop. Like I want to push to my Shopee because my Shopee will have more orders, more followers than Lazada. So in this setting, when I only have 4 stock, all these 4 stock will be displayed on my Shopee. So Lazada will have no stock to sell. And also you can keep reserve inventory in your big seller warehouse. Like I can set lower than 3 means when I only have 2 stock. So these 2 stock will not push to my Shopee and my Lazada. Will just reserve in my big seller warehouse to be the preparation. Yeah, you can combine these two together to avoid overselling. But this is optional, it's not required. If you don't want it, you can disable it as well. Yeah, but if you are selling the same product on same shop, on different shop, you can choose to enable it. It's a recommendation. Okay, so after the setting, you need to click save. You can choose only save, not push. If you are not sure whether the SKU quantity is correct or not in my big seller warehouse. So now you can have a check, go for your inventory list. Here to have a check, this merchant SKU right now 10 stock. Okay, so no problem. Suppose I have 10 stock, right? So now I can go back to the third step, push rule, find this rule, and then I need to manual push. For the first time you set the push rule, here you need to manually push it to manually push the data. But for the following days, you don't need to manually push it again. With Big Seller will automatically push inventory to your online shop. If you have any stock movement of your merchant SKU, will push according to the mapping. Okay, so now let me push it. Push now. Successful. Please check the result. Okay, here let me check the result in the push record. Can click into here, push record. Okay, you can see here all of the merchant SKU they are in successful push. Shopee, Lazada, all successful means that a big seller has been successfully pushed stock, push inventory from your big seller warehouse to your online shop. And what you need to do for the first time you push rule, you need to check push record and the failed. Whether here is any failed record, you need to have a check or partially failed. If yes, then you need to do some modification following the reminder here. Like here, authorization has been expired. So I need to go for authorization to reconnect it. Then after that, I need to manually push it again. Yeah, so what you need to do is to check whether here is failed or partially failed for the first time you manual push. But for me, here all successful. So I have finished. I have finished. Okay, so here is the third step. The final step, yeah, finally, right? The final step is the inventory feature. You can go for setting, inventory setting. Here, the final step, inventory feature. Once you have enabled this button, when you have a new order and big seller, then the system will allocate inventory, means will log inventory for the new order. And when you ship this order, then the inventory will be automatically deducted. And here we have two options. You can choose allocate stock after placing order, means for unpaid order, we will allocate the stock as well. It will be better avoid overselling. And also you can choose allocate stock after paying, means only when the buyer have paid for this order, then the inventory will be allocated, will be locked. Yeah, the first option will be better avoid overselling. Okay, this is the final step, inventory feature. Okay, so we have finished the fourth step here. Regulate store SKU, create a merchant SKU on Big Seller Warehouse, finish mapping, set the push rule, and the final step is to enable the inventory feature. Yeah, I can understand. Yeah, for the new people approach Big Seller, it would be a bit complicated. But you don't need to worry about this. You can just go for your Big Seller account. Just try one example first. Yeah, try one example. Try the whole process just for one product to see whether Big Seller can successfully push inventory from your Big Seller warehouse to your online shop. If yes, then you can continue create a merchant SKU for another products. Yeah, I can just try one example, just like me here for one product. Okay. So here are 4 steps to use the Big Seller Push Inventory. And here I have 2 notes. If you want to use Big Seller Push Inventory, remember to process your order in Big Seller. So when you ship this order, Big Seller will automatically deduct inventory. Yeah, remember process order in Big Seller means you need to pack the new order in Big Seller. This button for new orders, you need to pack on Big Seller. This one, you need to pack. So when you ship this order, even though you ship it on Big Seller or Seller Center, the inventory will be deducted. Remember to pack on Big Seller for the new order. Okay. And the second note here, if you have a new stock arrive, or maybe you want to modify the stock of your online shop, your Shopee, Lazada, TikTok, please use Big Seller to manage, to edit your stock. Because once you have finished the merchant SKU created and the mapping, you just need to manage the stock of your merchant SKU. So if you have a new stock, you just need to manual stock in for this merchant SKU. Then here the available stock will change, then we'll push to online shop. Okay, now I will show one example. Suppose I have a new stock from my supplier. How I can do it? Just go for inventory, manual stocking. Here to add the stocking list, suppose I have 100 stock from my supplier. Just choose this merchant SKU first, 8, and then confirm. Okay, in this page, I can manual stock in, and also I can bulk edit. Suppose I have 90 stock arrive from my supplier, 90, manual stock in 90. Okay, then I need to submit. Successful. Okay, so now you can check in Big Seller inventory list. This A merchant SKU have been changed to 100 stock already. And then in the push record, you will notice that here all successful, but need to wait for a while. And then will automatically generate the records for 100. Okay, let me refresh it to have a check. Here all successful. The inventory from here, 100, will be automatically pushed to your online shop. Shopee, Lazada. You see here, successful. Shopee. Just following the mapping here. Follow the mapping. So if here I adjust the inventory for merchant SKU to be 100, then will be automatically pushed to Shopee 100, Lazada 100. Okay. Here, successful. And also in the product listing, you can have a check as well. You need to synchronize. Here, with Big Seller now, we are updating. Need to wait for a while. And then all the inventory will be pushed to online shop. Because here I operate 2 frequencies. Yeah, you can see here just like 5 to 6 seconds. All the data will be pushed to online shop. 100 stock, 100 stock. Okay. So here is the way to manual stocking. And also we have another way to adjust the stock count, especially when you have a situation like I found that most of the SKU in my Big Seller warehouse, the stock here is incorrect. So I need to do stock count. I need to count my warehouse and then input the correct data on my Big Seller warehouse. Here I can add a count task. Here, select this merchant SKU. Suppose after I count the warehouse, I found that actually I have 200 stock. So I can use the stock count to add it here. Yeah, I stock in 90 to make it 100 now. But after I count my warehouse, I found that actually I have 200 stock. Yeah, I make a mistake. I can add it by using the stock count. And also you can use the Excel file to import the counting data. And also you can print the count list. Just take this count list to your warehouse to do the counting. Use your pen to input the number here. Then go back to Big Seller to import it one by one, or use the Excel file to import. Okay, here finish counting. Successful. So now this inventory for the merchant SKU have been added to be 200. And also in the push record, here will be successful as well. You can see here, successful. So in my online shop, Shopee Lazada will display 200 as well. Yeah, Big Seller push inventory automatically because you have set the push rule and have enabled the status. Okay, so that's the reason why we need push inventory. We just need to manage the stock of the merchant SKU in the Big Seller warehouse. Then will be automatically pushed to your online shop because of the mapping and the push rule. Yeah, push rule setting will automatically push. Okay. So here is the second note. Remember to manage the stock on Big Seller, then will automatically push. And here are 16 ways will activate the push rule. If you manual stock in, manual stock out, or do some other orders actions, then will automatically activate the push rule. The push rule will be triggered, so then here will automatically generate the push record. So that's the reason why when I manual stock in here, then will automatically generate the push record. Yeah, the push rule will be automatically triggered in the future time if any stock movement. Okay, so here is the second topic for the push inventory. So now if you have any question, you can raise your question in the chat box because I noticed that we have so many questions right now. So I will answer your question first. And after that, we can, if we still have some time, we can introduce some new feature like buyer blacklist. Yeah, buyer blacklist, and also for Facebook post sales, Shopee bundle deal. If you are interested in that, I can introduce more detail about these three features, new features. Okay, so now let me check the questions in our chat box. Okay. The first question, yes, this question for the Lazada seller on fleet, I think you have given me some more detail. Let me check it later. For the second question, where can I add the barcode of the product in the inventory section? Yes, remember, if you want to print the SKU label, you need to have your merchant SKU first in your Big Seller warehouse, and then you can go for inventory list here to check it, and then in bulk action, you can print the label. Here, can print the label, but remember, before you print the SKU label, you need to set the template, and then you can choose the template. Print it. Oh, here's standard. Because this merchant SKU, I don't have a GTIN. So let me choose another template. Okay, this one can. Okay, this is the SKU label. So if you want to print the SKU label, paste to your product, you can go for Big Seller, inventory list here to check it, and then to print. Remember, here the print quantity just determined by how many SKU, yeah, the quantity of this SKU in your warehouse. Suppose you have 200 stock, so you need to print 200 and then print. Then print them together and paste to your product, the SKU label. Yeah, is this what you want for the barcode on the product? Okay, next question. If I use JNT for Lazada seller on fleet, how can I book the order in JNT? Must I log into JNT separately? Okay, so you are now using JNT for Lazada seller on Fleet. But I have a question. Have you tried process this order on Big Seller? Or your question is for how to process this order on Lazada? JNT for Lazada seller on Fleet. Because for this shipping method in Big Seller here, the shipping setting, for Lazada, we don't have this option. I think it's belong to the others here. Because for this third-party logistic order, you need to input the tracking number. Yeah, you need to input the tracking number first. And also in the seller center, I think you need to input the tracking number as well. So then you can print the shipping label. Okay. Next question. How do we increase our buyer using your app? For increasing buyer, actually, you can try some features like big seller, Shopee auto boosting to get more traffic for your products. Here, boost management. And also you can use some other features like this one, review management. This is we also call it auto reply. Yeah, when you have a review on the products, Big Seller will automatically reply the review from your buyer. By using this feature, you can leave a good impression to your buyer, to your customer. And also some other feature like scan to send image. This feature, once when you have packed the package or before you pack the package, you can take a picture of the items of the package, and then this image, and also you can leave some message, will be sent together to your buyer so as to leave a good impression to your buyer, to your customer. And also some other feature like watermark, you can make your product's image in a great style. Your watermark, you can add some watermark as well. Yeah, but actually with Big Seller, we are not a tool to increase the buyer, increase the sales directly. But you can combine some tools here to make your shop, your performance better. Yes. Next question by default. My Lazada use Ninja Van, but I have seller on Fleet for bulky items, which I use JNT. So how can I book JNT from Big Seller? Yes, for this question, sir, do you mind, leave your contact information in here? Like you can private message me in this chat box, leave your WhatsApp or Viber so I can confirm it with our product team. Yeah, because yesterday I have heard the issue just similar to this question, and our team, they said you need to input the check-in number on Big Seller so you can process. You can process. But here you means you want to book the JNT means to arrange shipment from JNT. I need to confirm it with our product team. You can leave your contact information in here. Okay. Yeah, for the next question, if I am a starter, don't have a warehouse. Actually, for every new Big Seller account, we already have the new default warehouse. You can have a check. Does the stock quantity include combination SKU? What do you mean by stock quantity? You mean here, merchant SKU? Which place? Stock quantity. For the combination SKU, you can do it by single to add it by single or use the Excel file to create. The combination SKU will happen if you are doing the bundle sales. You can create a combination SKU together. Like here, if I have a bundle for strawberry and carrots, I can create a combination SKU. Suppose I have a bundle sale, so I can create a combination SKU. Strawberry plus carrots is a bundle. Okay. And then I need to select the merchant SKUs content. In this bundle, I have one strawberry fan and one carrot fan. So I choose it into. And also you can set the cost allocation. You can set the cost allocation according to the quantity or the price here. Here, if I set 1 and 1 means the cost will be allocated according to the quantity, according to the SKU quantity. Okay, and next one is the SKU for the store SKU mapping. I need to give it a mapping, but because I don't have a bundle listing right now, so I just give an example. Suppose in my online shop, like this, no SKU have been mapped. Wait for a while. Yeah, just like our merchant SKU, you need to give it a mapping. Yeah, so when you have an order from your shop, where big seller can identify which SKU I need to allocate, I need to deduct the inventory. Yeah, you need to give it a mapping for the combination SKU as well. So here, suppose this is my combination SKU mapping. In my online shop, I use the store SKU for the bundle sale, and then I need to save successfully. So now I have created the combination SKU for the bundle sale. And inside this bundle, I have one strawberry fan and for one carrot fan. And inventory just determined by the lowest SKU inside. So for here, strawberry, I have 200. Carrot, I have 200. So for this bundle, I have 200 as well. But if here the carrot, I only have 100. So this bundle will only have 100 stock because will be determined by the lowest stock of the SKU inside for this bundle stock. So if you have an order for this bundle sale, when you ship this order, the big seller will deduct the inventory of the merchant SKU inside. So we'll deduct one stock for carrot fan and we'll deduct one stock for strawberry fan. Okay, so this is combination SKU for the bundle sale. Remember to give the mapping as well. So when you have an order in the seller center, for the seller center SKU, we can identify which merchant SKU I need to deduct inventory. And next question, the orders limit for free plan is 3,000 Malaysia ringgit per month, right? So what happens if my order exceeds? Will products stock will sync through marketplace? Yeah, this is the question for our big seller subscription service. Actually, we have free version, but here we have a limit for some quotas, like we only support processing 3,000 orders if we are in free plan and only can connect 5 shops to one big seller account if you are in free plan. So if you have more than 3,000 orders for this month, maybe you need to subscribe for basic plan. Otherwise, you cannot keep processing the new orders on big seller. When you click into big seller here, we'll have a reminder like you don't have enough order quotas. Please subscribe. Yeah, but the new orders will be synchronized to your big seller account as well. Just you cannot process, you cannot pack. Yeah, for the new orders, you cannot pack. So talking about the product stock will synchronize. Yeah, because you cannot process the order in big seller. So even though you ship this order, you process the order on seller center, the inventory of your merchant SKU will not be automatically deducted. So big seller here, the inventory will not be correct. So we'll push the wrong stock to your online shop. Yeah, remember that's very important. And the next question, my 2 shops with the same product have different store SKU. How to manually the mapping both of them to share same inventory? Yeah, if you are using the different SKU for the same product, you can try 2 methods. The first one is to use Excel file. Can create a merchant SKU by using the Excel file and then use the Excel file to do the mapping. Just copy paste the different store SKU to do the mapping. And the second method is this feature going to active. Yeah, here quickly mapping merchant SKU. In this page, you just need to check the product. Suppose I'm using the different SKU on my Shopee and my Lazada. Just need to select it. and Lazada. Yeah, suppose these two, they are the same product. I'm selling on my Shopee and my Lazada, but the SKU is different. So I can use this tool, quickly mapping merchant SKU, to quickly generate my merchant SKU by this click. Generate single SKU means to generate my merchant SKU here. Quickly generate. And we need to remember the merchant SKU information just determined by the standard product, including the SKU name and the product title and the image. So if you want to switch, you can click this button to switch. Okay, and then you can generate. You can see here the merchant SKU information, just follow the standard product, standard. Okay, generate. Here I show this example. And all this information just from the standard product. If no question, just generate. Okay, successful. So now I have generated the merchant SKU and map with different store SKU. Go back to here, merchant SKU. This one is not a good example because my colleague have already created. Let me show you another one. Same step. Products active. Here, quickly mapping. Let me show a good example. Yeah, suppose these two, they are the same product, but using the different SKU. So I can check them, and also can go for Lazada to check them, and then to generate. And then generate, successful. So now I can have a search. Merchant SKU. And this one, you can see here, this merchant SKU have been created by quickly mapping that tool and have been mapped with two different store SKU. You can see here, this is dark blue, this is black. Yeah, different store SKU, but mapped with the same merchant SKU. So in the future, I just need to manage the stock of this merchant SKU. Then we'll push to Shopee PH dark blue and Shopee PH black, two variation. Okay. So you can try this. Actually, quickly mapping, very easy. Just click into here, products active, quickly mapping, and check them, then to generate. But you need to do it manually one by one. So if you have too much products, maybe it will take some time. So you can use Excel file to create here, create the merchant SKU, download the template, create it, and then you need to give it a mapping, need to input the store SKU into the Excel file to do the mapping. Okay, copy that. I have copied your WhatsApp. And after this training, I will contact you on WhatsApp. Yeah, for the Lazada seller on fleet, that issue. Yeah, I need to confirm with our product team. And next question, if I have a bundle promotion and every SKU, every item has a SKU, is it possible if we put our inventory in Big Seller, it will automatically deduct in our inventory every item on the bundle promotion? Bundle. You mean the bundle deal, right? The bundle deal. This promotion? Bundle deal. And yes, if you have finished the step of push inventory, once you have a promotion, you need to start reserve inventory. Here, reserve inventory. You can create a promotion here and set reserve inventory for each SKU. So when this promotion starts, this part of inventory will be only for this promotion. Create a promotion and set reserve inventory. You can see here. Even though the bundle, I can select it to set the reserve inventory. Set the reserve inventory. Here, the promotion stock means in your promotion, how many stock you report to Shopee. Maybe in this promotion, in the promotion I report, I want to set 10 stock or maybe 20 stock. 20 stock for this promotion. But actually, I just want to set 10 reserve inventory. Yeah, so it's up to you. It's only used for the order during the promotion period, this stock, reserve stock. Next question, any other restrictions besides 3,000 orders in free version? If I have 2 Shopee and 2 Lazada, can I share this subscription in Big Seller account? Yes, if you have 2 Shopee, 2 Lazada, means you have 4 shop. For a subscription plan, the free version, we support 5 shops. Yeah, here 5 shops. 2 Shopee, 2 Lazada means 4. Actually, the restriction will focus on some feature like schedule publish. Here, if you're in free plan, you cannot use it. It's the feature like if you want to publish the product at the time you set, like tonight 10 p.m. I want to publish this product, so I need to use schedule publish. By using schedule publish, you can attract more traffic. Yeah, okay. Because you are not publish the product one by one. You are publishing all this product in batch so as to get more traffic. And here, wave shipment, this feature is for the seller like have 300 to 400 orders per day. So we suggest this seller to use wave shipment to speed up the order processing, the process. And accounting software, yeah, if you are in free plan, you cannot use it. Accounting software means that you can use Big Seller to create a sales invoice and then use this invoice to declare the tax to your government. Yeah, to your declare the tax and also can do some financial settlement by using the sales invoice. But actually now we only integrate with SQL and Accurate. SQL is a software for from Malaysia and Accurate is from Indonesia. So if you don't need accounting software to declare the tax, to create a sales invoice, you can ignore it. And for some others, actually most of the feature you can use. And for this auto pack, yeah, auto pack, if you are in free plan, you cannot use it. Means when you are in the special holidays, weekends, you can use Big Seller system, let the system to help you automatically pack the orders so as to reduce the probability of order cancellation. Yeah, to arrange shipment, the system help you arrange shipment. Because once this order have been arranged shipment, the buyer cannot cancel the order directly. They need to send a request. Okay. Okay, so here just let me see for accounting software 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 features, and also 1 scan to send image 5. 5 features you cannot use if you're in free plan. Scan to send image, you cannot use it as well. Scan to send. Next one, what you showed earlier is for small order processing. What if you have 5 orders to process? You cannot click all to pack first. You need to pick the items. Can Big Seller consolidate all the orders to allow the user to pick by largest quantity of SKU first? If my merchant SKU is ABC1 and combination SKU XYZ2, when you see inventory list, if your actual quantity, oh, here is a long question. Let me have a check. Merchant SKU ABC and combination SKU 5. Combination SKU XYZ2. I see. So yes, So if you have 30 quantity for ABC1 and inside this combination SKU, you have 5 pieces of ABC1. So this combination SKU, the stock will be automatically calculated into 6 pieces. Yes, 6 pieces. And for the first question, small orders processing, if you have 500 orders to process, you can try this feature, wave shipment. Yeah, you can try to know about this one, wave shipment. And for the request, can big seller consolidate all the orders to allow the user to pick by largest quantity? I have a question for largest quantity. Do you mean by the weight or the size for the SKU? Largest? How did you identify the largest quantity or the quantity? Largest quantity, I see. Okay. So that is for the quantity, not the size, not the weight. Okay. So if you want to process the order maybe in the largest quantity first, you can also use the new orders here, the filter for the package type to process the order in multiple items first. Here, multiple items means inside this package we have more than one type of SKU. And also, actually, yeah, for this question, I have a recommendation for the feature mark rules. Can automatically mark the order with the specific mark by the rule you have set. Because in here, in the content, in the condition here, you can set according to the SKU here, the quantity. Yeah, maybe you always have some specific SKU in a large quantity. So you can set it inside here. And this condition, one of quantity of one of the SKU more than 10. So in this condition, when you have an order in this SKU have 10 stock, have 10 pieces or 11, 12 pieces. So then this order will be automatically at the mark. So when you are processing this order, you can use the order here, processing order, use the mark to filter out. Here, you can set the conditions. Like here, maybe all of these SKU inside, quantity of one of the SKU is 10 or more than 10. Means that any one of the SKU inside the order have the quantity is 10 or more than 10. Then this order will have the mark like large quantity. So when you are processing the order, you can use the order mark. Choose mark and choose large quantity. Choose it and then filter out this order to process this order in priority. Is it possible to scan twice in the process? One on the RTS and second for the shipping. Actually, here in in-process order, once you have shipped this order, then will be moved to RTS and also will be shipped out. The status will be shipped. So the courier will come to you for the shipping. I think the shipping here means after the courier scan it, right? After the courier scan it. Once you have scanned to ship in here, then will be moved to RDS. And when the courier scan it, then this order will be moved to the shipped. And then will be in the shipping process. It is 2 questions by the number. What I mean is, can Big Seller generate the pick list? Yes, if you want to print the pick list, you can go for in-process order, bulk print to print the pick list. Here, can print the pick list. And also you can go for a setting here to set the template. Print settings. Here, pick list can set the template. Since we have multiple store with the same product and SKU, there is a possibility that in one day we'll have bulk orders. Ah, I see. Safety level. Yeah, actually in here we have another name. We call it stock alert. Stock alert. You can set like here, I want to set the stock alert to be 10 pieces. So when I only have 10 stock for this SKU, here this stock alert will be in the red. Yeah, this number will be in red. And also in the dashboard, I will have the inventory here, the reminder. Maybe this SKU is in low stock alert. Low stock alert. Because this SKU has approached the setting on the inventory list here, the stock alert. Then this SKU will be moved to low stock alert status, will be in this status. Yeah, you can set that to be the safety level quantity. Yeah, is this what you want for the stock alert? Here, can set alert for your SKU quantity. Yeah, you can give me some feedback if this, oh, okay, thank you. Yeah, this is one, stock alert. On Big Seller mobile app, currently we cannot set it. You need to go for a Big Seller website to set it. Okay. Any question? Any question about the topics today? Actually, today we just share two topics. Yeah, order processing, push inventory. If you have any question about Big Seller, you can join our Big Seller online training group. And also we have customer service group, and we have customer service on duty from Monday to Saturday. Okay, here we have a question. Since we don't always bring our laptop, is there a way with your team to just a notification using our mobile app? Okay, so here the notification means for the low stock, right? Okay, could you yes leave your contact information to me? You can private message me and send me your contact information like WhatsApp or Viber. So once we have any updates, I can let you know. I can send you message directly. The pick list, is it done by picking order? Yes. Yeah, the pick list, you can print it to pick the items, and also for summary list, pack list. Yeah, some seller, they will choose another sheets as well. Pack list, summary list, and also pick list, or use the customized shipping label to pick the items for the order. Yeah, for this request, if you want to have the notification for the product, the stock, yeah, you can leave your contact information to me. Can I pick by SKU instead of pick by order? You mean you want to print a specific SKUs in batch and then to print the pick list, right? Actually, you can use here to search a specific SKU and then search all of this order. Then you can print the pick list bulk check or use the mark rule here, the mark rule. Discuss how to export all orders based on expire time if you have extra time deal. Actually, for the order, if you want to filter out the orders according to the expire time. You can choose here. Here, expire time. And then you can export. Export. And in Excel file, you can do some like descending filter. Yes. And also we have some new features on Big Seller like buyer blacklist. You can add the here I don't have Big Seller, I don't have Shopee Lazada order, but in this page I can show you on Big Seller. You can add the blacklist. You can add the buyer into the blacklist. So every time you have an order from this buyer, will automatically add the icon. Like here, I can show example. For new orders, Lazada, we support Shopee, Lazada, and TikTok for this feature, and also Tokopedia. You can click into order details here, and then you can click this button. Let me remove it. You can click this button, buyer, here to move to blacklist. And then you can choose the reason. What bad behavior does this buyer have? Like not paying for items, or maybe negative reviews all the time, refuse COD, or some others you can import. And then you can save it. Okay, once you have successfully saved, then you can go for here. Wait for a second. Here, marketing, buyer blacklist. Here, you can view all the buyers in here in your blacklist. So next time when you have an order from the same buyer, and then this order will be automatically, this icon will be added, blacklist buyer. So you can use the filter here. This one, blacklist buyer, to filter out whether here we have order in blacklist buyer. So you can pay attention for this order, whether to process or not. Maybe you can negotiate with this buyer. What is the buyer's inquiry? What is his intention? Yeah, so as to determine whether to process this order or not. Yeah, and you can also cancel this order in this page. Cancel the order. Cancel. We support cancel order for Shopee, Lazada, and TikTok. Okay, so here is a new feature. Okay, let me check some other question. Example for order 1, SKU A plus B, SKU A 2 pieces, SKU C 5 pieces. So pick list will tell the person. Oh, I see. So actually this is not a pick list. We call it summary list. Summary list, like a dual summary. You can go for in process order, bulk print, then to print the summary list. Like here, I have 2 orders. I can do a summary list. Like here in total for this SKU, I have 6, right? So in summary list, total 6. And for this SKU, just 1. Yeah, I think this is what you want, right? For summary. Just print the summary list. Here, bulk print, summary list. What are your standard policies and procedure when a system glitch occurs? Financial loss. You mean whether our system can detect whether there's a loss or profit for the order? Yeah, because you have for this seller, you have a request for the notification, the stock alert in the Big Seller app. Yeah, you can leave your contact information in this chat box. So later, if we have any updates, I can let you know. And if you don't want to leave your contact information, I can send in this group. This is my WhatsApp. Okay. This one. This is my WhatsApp. And this is my Viber. Yeah, from Filipino seller, they will use Viber. So here is my Viber. You can contact me for your request. Okay. For the last one, yeah, because here we are already at 9 p.m. So we are going to finish. The last question. So when you cancel an order, will Big Seller add the quantity back to inventory list? Actually, for the cancel order, we only support canceling the order before ship. For new orders and in process, the inventory has not been deducted. It's been allocated, means being locked. So when you cancel this order, the inventory will be released. So will be stay back to your Big Seller warehouse automatically. Yeah, actually we don't call it add back, just release. Because it's been allocated when it's a new orders and in process, haven't been shipped out. Okay. So here are my contact information on WhatsApp and Viber. If you have any question, you can contact me. And these are the information for our today's training, order processing and push inventory. Okay. Thanks for attending. Okay. Can contact me on WhatsApp and Viber. And also you can join our customer service group on the dashboard. We have contact information here. Okay. Okay, thank you. So that's all of today. Yeah, maybe I haven't replied your question. You can contact me. Yeah, can elaborate more detail to me so I can answer your question and I can confirm it with our tech team, product team to get the best solution for you. Okay, thank you for attending. Okay, that's all of today. Thank you. See you next time. Goodbye.